Let me go to Jay in Texas. Hey, Jay.
Hi, Dan. Okay,
Right.
my question, Dan, is I have never heard you discuss the merits or lack of merits of PTPs, of publicly traded partnerships, particularly in the pipelines.
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
I like the publicly traded ones. The publicly traded partnerships that are in particularly in the natural gas pipeline system. Williams Partners is one that I actually recommend. I'm okay with those. I always try. I don't always, but I try to remember to warn people that remember when you're filing your taxes on those, you're going to get a K1. And a lot of times people treat it like a typical stock where, they think they got all they're going to get and they do their taxes and then they end up getting this K1. So I try to just give people a heads up for that, which I don't have a problem with that. But no, what I'm not real crazy about, Jay, are there's a lot of them out there that are not publicly traded. Now, I'm not saying they're bad because I don't know all of them, obviously, but there's a lot more room for them to be bad. They're controlled. They're not going to be regulated. They're going to be controlled by a very select group of people, maybe just one person. And I'm not real crazy about them unless they really have a good reputation. You know who they are, and you know the people involved in them. But the ones that are publicly traded, and that would go for. There's a lot of real estate trusts too, obviously, that are the same kind of situation that aren't just pipeline kinds of things that are also publicly traded partnerships. And I'm okay with them. It doesn't mean I would run out to get them. I'd still want to investigate them and do due diligence and, make sure it looks like, we could make some money on it kind of thing.
How do you feel about Kinder Morgan?
I like Kinder Morgan. Kinder Morgan, I mean, they're not on my buy list. They're one of the stocks that I track. They were on my buy list this year more than once. I know that. I don't remember exactly how many times. I know they've been on my buy list. Kinder Morgan going through a little bit of some issues of late, but nothing serious, enough to kind of keep them off my buy list. But they're a great company. The thing I like about them is when you own them, you kind of own a lot of the energy industry because they're servicing so much of the energy industry. And it's like people say, well, I can't decide whether to buy Coke or Pepsi. And I say, well, buy ADM, which is Archer Daniels Midland, because they're supplying all the corn syrup for all the soda manufacturers. So, if those products are going up, ADM's going to do well, So Kinder Morgan's somewhat similar to that. They've had a rough year this year. I mean, they're down over 3% this year, and that might be a good reason to buy them. But I don't like, their PE is a little high, but they're paying a 5% annual yield, so another good reason to buy them. But I like Kinder Morgan; they're a great company.